Hey folks, I'm falling in love with these Border CVX limbs. They are a really nice balance um, between the big hooks and conventional limbs. It's like they melded them both together. For a while, I really wanted to try to find a set of hex spies because they seemed like that. Well, obviously, Borders isn't going to go backwards. You're going to keep pressing forwards. And some folks want a little more than the CV, but they don't want the big hooks. The CVX meets that middle ground. Very impressed with the limbs. And so impressed, I'm really enjoying my Spig 650 Club Barebow riser. I'm really digging Barebow. The only thing that I don't like about Barebow is I guess a lot of barebowmen don't mind that their bows are loud. I am very sensitive to that. I like a quiet bow. It gives me my peace, or whatever you want to call it, chi. Anyways, I did three things. I put limb savers on the limbs. I put them at mid limb. I feel as though that's where they work best on a recurve. I'll tell you something else. They make two different types of limb savers. They make ones that are specifically for recurve. They make ones that are for compound, both split limb and solid limb compound. Well, I use the solid limb compound limb savers, and I like to do that because I feel they're more durable. I've had the ones specifically made for recurve, and what I discovered is they are very soft foam rubber. They're a softer foam rubber than these are. Not that these are hard at all, but they're slightly softer. But as a result, mine tore off at the bases. So I just go ahead and go for the compound solid limb savers. What I can tell you is this: Borders uses no glass in the construction of their limb, and these are foam limbs. And whenever you got a limb that's got no wood in the core and no glass on the back or the belly, you're dealing with a high performance lightweight limb. They are going to hum to varying degrees depending on how much hook is in the profile. Well, these hum, and I got to tell you, people are always asking do limb savers work. These limb savers, despite being the compound version, erased what limb hum there was with these CVX limbs. That was very cool. I tried that out. I put up a new cypress ceiling on my back porch, and that really accentuates the sound, amplifies any little sound. So I had tried them out, just that one single modification, and boom, quieted the bow down, limb hum went away. The next thing I did was the Velcro in two areas, just under the string. And I thought I was going to wind up wanting string silencers, but that's not the case. And what I did here was I took the Velcro, the fuzzy side Velcro, and I had marked a spot that was about 3/8 to a ½ inch up under the string itself into the limb groove, so that when the string comes home, it's actually resting on that Velcro. And that in itself, on both ends, seems to act very much like a string silencer. I don't feel that I see a need for string silencers on a bow now. That erased that. Then I also did the Velcro in between the riser and the limb rockers on both ends, obviously, and I'm quite pleased with the results. Like I say, I'm under a hardwood ceiling here. That's my block target. And right now, I've got a toothpick jammed in this biter. It can't move in. It's locked out solid, because I just wanted to double check my tune after all these modifications, and maybe give a little demonstration of how loud my bow is. I mean, hunters will probably still think it's loud. I mean, I don't think it's hunting quiet, but it is very acceptable to me as far as a barebow rig goes. So here goes, 2 bear shafts. Now remember, I'm under a hardwood ceiling here. It's only a couple feet above my head.